Hey everyone, urgent alert for seniors and families across Canada. If you're over 70 or love someone who is, listen up. Rumors are exploding about a massive 2026 driving crackdown starting January 1st. Mandatory retesting, cognitive exams, vision checks, doctor reports, and if you fail, your license could be revoked forever. Is the government really stripping away your freedom on the road just because of age? Thousands are freaking out over this so-called official notice. But what's real and what's hype? In this video, I'm exposing the truth province by province, the big changes coming, the myths debunking, and exactly what you must do right now to stay driving. Don't risk it. Stick around. This could save your independence. Let's jump in. First off, let's set the scene. Canada has one of the oldest populations in the world, and more seniors than ever are still driving. That's awesome. Driving means independence, getting to doctor's appointments, visiting grandkids, grocery shopping without relying on anyone else. But here's the tough reality. As we age, things like reaction time, vision, hearing, and even cognitive sharpness can decline. Statistics Canada and road safety reports show that drivers over 80 have higher crash rates per kilometer driven compared to middle-aged folks, though young drivers are still the riskiest group overall. Governments know this, and with the baby boomer generation hitting senior status, they've been under pressure to do something about road safety without stripping away people's freedom. Now, you've probably seen the headlines or viral posts screaming about a massive 2026 driving crackdown starting January 1st. Things like mandatory retesting for everyone over 70, cognitive exams, vision checks, medical reports from your doctor, and even potential license suspensions if you don't pass. Some articles claim it's a nationwide federal law, forcing seniors to prove they're fit to drive or lose their privileges forever. It sounds terrifying, right? Like Big Brother is targeting grandparents on the highway. But let's pump the brakes for a second and look at the facts. Driving licenses in Canada are handled by the provinces and territories, not the federal government. There's no single official notice from Ottawa announcing a blanket crackdown for 2026. Transport Canada sets some guidelines, but each province makes its own rules. What we're seeing is a wave of misinformation, mixed with some real updates that provinces are rolling out or tightening up around 2025 and 2026. For example, in Ontario, which has one of the strictest systems already, drivers 80 and older have to renew every 2 years with vision tests, cognitive screening, and sometimes a road test if flagged. They made it more convenient recently by letting you do it all in one visit starting in 2025. British Columbia has mandatory medical reports for drivers over 80. Quebec requires vision tests more frequently as you age. Alberta and Saskatchewan are talking about earlier assessments starting at 75 or so. But there's no new federal mandate saying everyone over 70 has to retake a full driving test in 2026 or else. A lot of these scary stories seem to come from clickbait sites and YouTube videos lumping in changes from different provinces, or even confusing it with rules in Australia, which is updating their senior driver policies around the same time. Some posts claim deadlines like December 15, 2025 to complete fitness tests or risk suspension. That's not accurate for a national level. And rumors of automatic revocations at age 87 or whatever? Total myth. That said, don't tune out yet because there are real changes happening, and they could affect you or your loved ones depending on where you live. Provinces are indeed enhancing senior driver programs to catch issues early. Why? Because the data is clear. Age-related conditions like dementia, poor eyesight, or slower reflexes contribute to accidents. In fact, seniors are more fragile in crashes, so even minor ones can be fatal. The goal isn't to punish experienced drivers, it's to keep everyone safe, including the seniors themselves. Let's talk about what might actually change heading into 2026. Many provinces are encouraging or requiring more frequent renewals for older drivers, maybe every 2 to 3 years instead of 5. Medical reporting is a big one. Your doctor might have to fill out a form confirming no conditions that impair driving, like severe arthritis, Parkinson's, or certain medications. Vision screening is becoming standard at Renewal for seniors. Some places are adding simple cognitive tests, like drawing a clock or remembering words, to spot early signs of impairment. If something flags concern, you could be asked for a full medical evaluation or even an on-road assessment. But here's the key. It's not automatic based on age alone. It's triggered by health issues or poor driving records. And there are options like restricted licenses, daylight only, no highways, local areas only, to let you keep driving safely. Imagine this. You're 82. You've been driving flawlessly for 60 years, but your eyesight has dipped a bit. Under the old system, you might renew without anyone noticing until it's a problem. Now, a quick vision check catches it early. You get new glasses, and you're good to go. Or if there's a cognitive concern, family gets involved sooner, and alternatives like ride shares or public transit can be planned before a crisis. But I get the fear. Driving is freedom. Losing it can mean isolation, depression, moving to assisted living sooner than you want. Families worry about burdening kids for rides. Advocacy groups like CARP, the Canadian Association of Retired Persons, are pushing back against anything too restrictive, saying most seniors self-regulate. They drive less at night, avoid busy roads. So, is your freedom really at stake? In some ways, yes. If you're in a province tightening rules and you have health issues, it could lead to restrictions. But for the vast majority of fit seniors, these changes are more about paperwork and checkups than losing your license. It's preventive, not punitive. What should you do right now? Number 1. Check your province's official website. For Ontario, it's the Ministry of Transportation. BC has Drive BC. Alberta, Service Alberta. Don't rely on social media or random articles. Search for Senior Driver Renewal, your province. 2. Get proactive with your health. Schedule a full checkup, eye exam, and talk to your doctor about driving. Many provinces have voluntary refresher courses, like CAA's Safe Driving for Seniors, that can boost confidence and sometimes waive tests. 3. Consider alternatives early. Look into community transit, Uber discounts for seniors, or family plans. Some areas have subsidized rides for medical trips. 4. If your renewal is coming up, gather documents ahead. Proof of identity, medical history. Be prepared for in-person visits, as online renewals might not be available for seniors in some places. 5. Spread the word calmly. Talk to your senior loved ones without scaring them. Help them understand it's about safety, not age discrimination. Look, change is hard, especially when it hits something as personal as driving. But Canada's roads are shared by everyone. Families in minivans, cyclists, new drivers. Balancing safety with independence is tricky, but provinces are trying to get it right with individual assessments, not blanket bans.